Alright, so got the 05 WRX here, and took on a little road trip up the peninsula of Michigan. Ran great. Came back with a check engine light, one I did not have before. Tried clearing it halfway through, and same thing happened. Came right back with a second code. I'll show you what these codes were and how to, I guess, fix it. Turn the car off actually, because the exhaust would get hot. Not fun. So we're gonna read my codes and see maybe yours are similar. I have a P0456 or P0457 for evap system. I gotta get a new evap canister for that probably, or just do a smoke test. So don't mind that first one. Or it's the 457 here. So we got rear R2 sensor circuit high voltage. That was the first one I got, and I thought, you know, a little of it maybe just a fluke happened, or maybe it got dirty. I don't know. I was gonna run cataclean in it. I was gonna take it out, maybe clean it itself, because I don't exactly go to the brand new sensor first. Try to not throw money at it. But then I got post catalyst field trim system too rich. So I got both these codes. I'm figuring to myself, you know what? Let's go get it. Go get the part. So those are my codes. It was P0138 and P2097. I do have the P0457. It says fuel cap loose / off. I'm pretty sure it's my purge valve, because my cap is not off or loose. Brand new. Anyways, get to it. So I'm working on a car, keep the window down because I don't want to get locked out by accident. There we go. Alright. So I went with the NGK brand, NTK. See right there, same brand. 24642 at O'Reilly's. Decent brand, I think. So it's gonna be bank 1, sensor 2, or I don't think there's not two banks. Well, there's two banks, but technically only one exhaust pipe that comes out. Anyways, it's the rear R2 sensor, and you see that right there. There's no light. Let me jack the car up. Alright, so I'll be using this tool here, W1267 O2 sensor socket. Now you can use a 22mm, which is the size that's on mine. I'm assuming that's stock. Could be wrong, but yeah. There she is right there. So it's gonna be right off the exhaust. After I wrap the downpipe, a little high flow cat here. So let's get to it. Alright, and this is the one that came out of my car. It looks a little carboned up. Get a better view on that. It is pretty gnarly. So that might be cleanable, but while I have it off, might as well replace it. So there's an OEM Denso product, which is, pretty sure it's Subaru's electronic company. Not Subaru, they don't own it. Pretty sure Toyota does, but it's a Denso part. So let's get the new one in. Compare these guys too real quick. So just got a picture of everything. It's about the same thread, just a little different design, but let's go ahead and throw it on in. So it's just as simple as taking it out. So let's get it on in. So I actually popped my hood to get some more light through here. Let's reach your hand back here and find the plug for it. Here it is. You're gonna want to go above this trans mount and then plug it in. Have it installed and plugged in perfectly. take the intercooler off, or from an intercooler, you have a lot more access to the wire back there, and you actually do it from up top. So, another thing I did is I got a zip tie to hold the wire close to the top right there, so that long wire doesn't accidentally drag and catch something in the ground since I am lowered. So, let's go ahead and drop the car down, clear the code, then turn it back on. So I drove it around for about 20 minutes. No code has popped back up. Not even that evap code. Not saying that that's related, but it hasn't popped back up for whatever reason. It usually will within a couple hundred miles. But yeah, so that is how to fix the O2 sensor code. And also, I guess it could be placebo, but it does feel like it's driving a little bit different. That O2 sensor is pretty gummed up, so. But yeah, how to fix the O2 sensor, rear O2 sensor on a 05 WRX. Probably the same between many year WRXs, but specifically speaking, the GD chassis 02 to 07.